The second edition of March Mascot Madness is right around the corner. Tips on March 1st at 4 p.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. You still have time to go on over to challonge.com. That's CHALLONGE.com/March Mascot Madness 2 to fill out your bracket. To get you excited for the tournament, I went back and picked the 5 best games of the previous tournament, September Mascot Madness, for your viewing pleasure. We're getting close now. What we have for you this week is the number 2 matchup, which is a Sweet 16 matchup between Alabama and Tennessee. If the score gets a little lopsided in the first half, just trust me, it gets better towards the end. That's partially why I put it in here. I'm in last place in the bracket challenge. This is it for me. This is the game that needs to happen the most. We have one person who has picked Tennessee, who will be the home team. Alabama, Tennessee. Great looking matchup, by the way. The red and the orange look very good. Somebody's picked Tennessee to go to the Elite Eight. 2 people have picked Alabama to be the champion. This will, more than likely, the Gonzaga Bulldogs are still in the tournament, so there's that as well. Good sign if you're an Alabama fan. They won the tip. Seems like the away team wins the tip in this game mode. I don't know why. Nice shot. Good stroke. All right, there we go. Cool. Game's over. Alabama wins. Who still have a good point differential here? Or proposed, or what is it? Tennessee working it around. At 67. Oh, okay. Arizona State is still in play for someone. Oh, okay. Okay, didn't realize that. I didn't realize that they picked Arizona State to go so far. Foul, and it's going to be and one opportunity. So Arizona State, Gonzaga are 2 teams that are already in. They are still important. Tennessee's important, but less so because Gonzaga is their champion pick. So you have Arizona State, Gonzaga being very important. And then obviously Tennessee and Alabama, the winner of this game, is probably going to decide who does what. But there are still other teams that can have a say. We have a person who picked Arizona to go Arizona State, all the way to the final. Nice shot by the Lumpies. Arizona State all the way to go all the way to the final, which is interesting. I didn't realize that. Oops, I didn't mean to do that or that. Really quickly, we'll give you the rundown on where these teams came from. Another 3-point opportunity for the Volunteers of Tennessee. Alabama, who finished 2nd place in the first tournament, only losing to Duke. Nice. 7-5. Hey, my 2 favorite numbers. Alabama down 2 on the wrong side of my favorite numbers, just as far as a score is concerned. It's a long shot, just a 2 though. Foot on the line. Alabama has won very close games in the first 2 rounds. Got another steal there. They won by 4 against Maryland, and they won a nail-biter against Auburn, which was an absolutely fantastic finish, defensive foul. Alabama will take it in from the sideline. Tennessee took down Georgetown and then beat Stanford in a game I, to be honest, got distracted during. So I didn't really watch it, but it ended up being only a 3-point victory for the Volunteers. Tennessee, I believe, picked up their first win in this tournament. Yes. Picked up their first win, and now they made it all the way to the Sweet 16. Alabama's been here before. They've gotten all the way to the championship. We'll see if they can repeat here. Down by 2. Tennessee with a big 3 up and in. 5-point game, 12-7. 12-7. There was a 3-4. The Alabama Crimson Tide got an offensive rebound. The Volunteer just missed it. Just missed the shot. Or missed the rebound. Missed the opportunity. I don't know where I'm going with that. 12-9. 3-point game. Volunteer into 2 Elephants and somehow worms their way through. And they're going to get another chance at a 3-point play. I missed the opportunity again, though. Back across, 14-9. Looks like some dangerous passes going on over there. Missed shot, down 5 now. Alabama is. Rolls around, drops. 16-9. If you're like me and you're rooting for Alabama and you want them to win because you picked them, you know, maybe not the greatest start in the world, but oh my gosh. That's 2 blocks. Pass it out. There you go. Fade away for 2 off the left iron. Too strong. Pops out. Tennessee back with the ball yet again. 16-9. You just wonder how much energy Alabama has after the nail-biting finish that they had last time. They made it all the way to the finals as well. So, granted, it's been 6 months, so they should be rested. That's out of bounds. You can't have that. You can't have that. You were gifted an opportunity as Tennessee stepped out of bounds. And they repay the favor by going out of bounds themselves. Nice run down the lane there. Tennessee up and another opportunity for a 3-point play. This is a shocking number of fouls this early in the game. Unfortunately, it means we have to sit through that goddamn animation every fucking time. And that is the 4th foul, and at least the third on a shot that went down. Alabama needed to take a timeout down 10 really early in this game, 5:26. The early timeout did work or benefit Kansas, as Kansas was down 11, ended up coming back and winning that game. Hopefully you can see the same for the Alabama Crimson Tide. A little fire lit under their behinds, so they can go out, make some plays, make some baskets, and, you know, stop. Okay, that's not what I meant. Stop fouling when the other team is trying to score. That's another defensive foul on a shot. (20-9). 21-9. It is a 12-point game early. That is not good. That's another turnover. Out of bounds, Alabama ball. That's out of bounds. It's going to be back to Tennessee. Tennessee playing well and getting off to an early 12-point lead. Working it around. Off the back iron, no good. Alabama working it forward. See if they can get a couple of scores here. Gotta be better about taking advantage of the mistakes that Tennessee's giving you. That's out of bounds. Again, that's the second time that's happened down there. 21-9. There's a nice defensive play. Finally a shot down low that's not a defensive foul. Another defensive foul. That is 6 for Alabama. They have to be really careful. Next one means they're shooting free throws regardless. 22-9. Alabama just can't get anything going on offense. It's nice inside move. Blocked, and it just can't get it to drop. There's a little off on the first shot. Got his own rebound. That's another foul. Another defensive foul. That is 7 fouls in 6 minutes. Tennessee has been inconsistent with the free throws, though. They've missed a number of the three-point opportunities. I think 2 or 3 of them. I think a number would also be 1. If you want to get semantical with it. Uh-oh, he's frozen. Defensive foul, Alabama ball. I'll take it in from the side. That's only Tennessee's second team foul. So Tennessee not in danger of giving up free throws. Another 2 misses. Alabama down 15 points here, late first half. That's unbelievable. Another foul. Another defensive foul right at the basket. And again, Tennessee only goes 1 for 2. They're not really putting the hurt on like they probably should be. But it is already a 16-point deficit for an Alabama team that has played well. They got all the way to the finals last time. They played much closer games this time around. They had a nice opportunity there. There's some points for you. 25-11 now, 14-point game. Just if Alabama could string together 3 possessions where they don't have a foul, that'd be just fantastic. They had so many of them down right in front of the basket. Nice takeaway. There you go. There you go. There you go. There's a 3-point play. 25-13, 12-point game. Now an 11-point game. 25-14. Alabama's going to work with a bit of a full court defense here. Not a press, but at least trying to get Tennessee out of their rhythm. Couldn't get the steal there. Game is very willing to separate the player from the ball. Nice up and in. Oh, Alabama making it interesting at least with a, what is that, a 7-0 run now? Down to 9 points. See what happens when you don't foul. Nice contact to affect the shot, but not whistled. Passes inside, nice dunk. Elephants can jump. Dunking hard. All right, 25-18. Tennessee has gone ice cold. Alabama stopped fouling, which has been a huge help. We approach the 1-minute mark. That's out of bounds. That is out of bounds. 25-18. Alabama takes over on offense. Almost threw the ball away immediately, though. No, pardon me. I don't know if that's a 3. Doesn't matter. It wasn't made. Defensive rebound made by Tennessee. Working inside. That's out of bounds. Alabama ball. The Tides have really turned here. No pun intended, because it is the Alabama Crimson Tide. Inside pass. It's a defensive foul. Alabama will get 2 shots from the line. And what was a 25-9 game is all of a sudden a 25-2. I started that sentence a little early. 20 game. So 5 points, 42.9 seconds left. Alabama has found their rhythm. More importantly, though, they've stopped fouling. Every single time down the floor, they stopped fouling. And we're going to keep Tennessee off the boards forever. Nice inside pass there. Not a great replay considering all we saw was the backwards print of the logo. But nonetheless, a little 2-point. He's just jaunting along. Where's he going? Ooh, nice up and in. Nice steal. He could have taken a 3 there. 8 seconds left. 5, 4, 3. Oh, couldn't get it. I moved around like I was gonna. Wow, what a comeback! It's not all the way there, but the deficit is closed significantly. Alabama's made up 11 points now, 9 points. They're down 7, 29-22. Tennessee's probably going to really regret not putting this game away early. They had the opportunity. They were up 25-9. That's the number to keep in our heads here as this game progresses. 25-9. It is now 25-24. Alabama's cleaned it up. Kind of surprised. I don't think did Alabama take it? Yeah, they took it an early timeout. But even then, it still took a little while for them to stop fouling. 31-24, early part second half. Alabama looking for a return trip to the finals. That was only a 2-point shot, I believe. No, I'm sorry, it was a 3. Again, really hard to tell. The feet are so much differently shaped. Alabama's feet are a little longer, so the hitbox is on the normal player's feet. Otherwise, the teams with the shorter feet would have easier chances at threes. Surprised he didn't try to pop a shot there. Nice strip by Tennessee. Alabama will come up empty. Down 4, 31-27. This is it. Final nice block by the Elephants there. Anyway, Alabama looking for a return trip to the championship. Obviously, they have to get through the Elite Eight, the Final Four. All that good stuff. They have to get through this game first. Tennessee looking to just do really, really well. They have already far surpassed what they've done in the first tournament. They've lost their first game. So everything here is an improvement, a massive improvement to get all the way to the Sweet 16 as we see a failed 3-point play from Alabama. Kind of repaying Tennessee for all the times they missed free throws on defensive fouls on baskets that went in. Tennessee working it inside. Up and around and through somehow. There was a whole cluster of people there. There were like 3 Alabama defenders and a second Tennessee offensive player in that area. That's a 2 if it goes. It does. 33-31. It means that this is a 22-8 run for the Alabama Crimson Tide, who took a 16-point lead and closed it all the way to 2. Now back out to 4. Trading 2s with the Volunteers. I mean, even though it was in the first half, it was later in the first half when they started making a comeback. Maybe pass back outside. Oh, what a dunk. Really surprised that wasn't called out of bounds. So right in the area where that's typically been a problem. Nice inside work there. And a nice job by Alabama not fouling, where they were getting in a lot of trouble in the first half, giving up a lot of extra free throws. Quick passes inside typically lead to quick points, but that one was just a little bit short. Alabama take the ball away. Nice pass forward. Nice other pass forward. Up and around and in. 37-35, under 7 to go here. Back down to 2. Crimson Tide with the steal. They got a guy all the way going forward. He has an opportunity to tie the game at 37. They did it. They came all the way back. They have tied it up. Oh my gosh. I was getting really worried. Insanely worried that this was going to be another blowout game and I was going to have to watch Alabama just get crushed, which would suck because that would mean that was like the 3rd or 4th time that's happened. I think 3. Oh, blocked by Tennessee with a 2-point lead. Nice recovery defense by Alabama. They don't give Tennessee that easy look at a layup. Goaltending. Goaltending. It's going to make it a 4-point game. We approach the 6-minute mark. Nice pass forward. Up and no good, but there's a Alabama player there to get the rebound. Little weird spin move there to get it back in the basket. 41-39. If Alabama can complete the comeback, this will be the largest comeback anyone's ever had in the Mascot Madness tournament. Oh, double clutched it or something there. That would have been a nice opportunity for a replay. So you didn't exactly see what happened. The big elephant ears. I don't know if even if you looked at the replay if that would help. Nice toss up and in. Alabama's tied it, but I don't think they've ever led. Oh no, they led right off the bat. I'm sorry. 3-0, that's right. 3-0, and then Alabama or Tennessee went on a 25-6 tear. 3 no good. Defensive rebound. Alabama opportunity to tie or take the lead with a mad lad 3-point play. Not that it's all that crazy, but seems like it might make more sense to just tie the game up at 43. That's what they do. Quick pass inside, drops. Quick pass, quick points. It didn't drop very quickly, but same idea. 45-43. Shot selection is short. Alabama just barely missed a steal on the quick pass. What? Oh, a lot of attempts there for the Tennessee Volunteers. Alabama didn't really seem to fill in the fast break opportunity very well. Oh, gets the steal back. It's going up, got blocked. Looked like he was kind of flailing a little bit. Seems like it was a little lucky. Defensive foul. Tennessee's going to the line for 2. Been a while since I've said that, though. Under 4 minutes to go. Tennessee, first one good. 46-43. 47-43. Does Alabama have enough to get over the hump to close out the 16-point comeback? Oh, it looks like they're falling apart a little bit. They're going a little cold from the field. That was a hook shot that just didn't go. It was a little too much on the back end. Tennessee with a run, 49-43, 6-0 Tennessee. Tennessee stretch here. Oh, Alabama, that was a dangerous pass. There was a volunteer right in between those two players. Doesn't go. That shot missed again. Alabama. We're getting close to 3 minutes here. Working it inside. Damn it. Damn it. (51-43). Alabama still has time. There's 2:53 remaining in the second half. Going to get a defensive foul. They'll get 2 shots from the line. First points in a while. And they don't make the first one. That's not good. Corrects his mistake and does make the second one. So now a 7-point game, 51-44. If you're Alabama, you need to get this down to a 1-possession game by like the 2-minute mark, maybe 1:45. But if you start taking timeouts and you're more than 3 points out, you're in for a long finish to the game. Another offensive rebound. It won't go. Offensive rebound again. Finally gets in. And Alabama will close it to 5. 2:25 remaining second half. 51-46. Quick passes inside for Tennessee. That works most of the time. It's very effective. So 2:09 remaining. Alabama's got to go. You got to go. You're going to have to start taking threes. That's not a 3. That's a 2, and it's short. Defensive rebound for Tennessee. And it looks like this might be the end of the road. Why did the players do that? That is infuriating to watch. They look like they're in a good position to defend the shot, and then they just stop. And it happens throughout the game, and it's annoying all the time. 3 for Alabama is good. Brings the lead down to 6. 55-49, 1:35 remaining here, second half. We're punching one last ticket to the Elite Eight. 25-9. That was a score to keep in mind. Alabama. I would pass back out, but I'm not in control of the game. Those are my hands, not doing anything. The reason I would have passed out in that situation is it's a 1-on-3 scenario. You had open people at the three-point line with a good look at it. But both free throws are made. 1:23 remaining, 55-51 Tennessee. Alabama coming off a nail-biting finish against Auburn. They got the offensive rebound, but they couldn't do it. They got the offense. There it is. Timeout. Timeout. I can't words. Tennessee had a couple of different shots at it. Got a couple offensive rebounds and still couldn't put it down. It's 55-51. 25-9. That was the score when it was a 16-point deficit in the first half. Alabama's got to go with a little bit more quickness, but that'll actually work pretty okay. 59.8 seconds remaining. 2-point game. Tennessee 55. Alabama 53. Not 33. It's a 2-point game. I wouldn't be nearly this excited if it was a 20-point game. Alabama will take another timeout. They're down to 3. At some point, they're going to have to go for a 3. They need a 3-point shot, and they need it to go down. You got a guy over there. You got a guy to your left, passing it inside. They're working time off the clock. All right, 57-55. We'll see if... I'm sure they'll intentionally foul here. 37.3. Alabama, you need to foul. There you go. Okay. That's okay. There was a little bit of time on the shot clock, but the difference wasn't nearly enough. I could understand if they did foul if there was like 6 or 7 seconds left on the shot clock, but that was like maybe 2, maybe. So we have 23.3. We have the intentional fouls coming. 2 more. Honestly, what would be great is if Alabama, they got one more shot at it. If they can get a pick on this next one, that won't work. Georgia Tech did a really good job. They got two extra possessions out of the intentional foul situation, where they because the inbound passing for some reason is so prone to turnovers, they were able to get two steals and turn them into points and make it close. Alabama's got to go here. Under 20 seconds to go. Alabama, you got to go. That's a 3. It's good. Yeah, Alabama made a 3, and it's good. It's 59-58 with 14.5 seconds remaining. They'll intentionally foul. It'll take it down to 13.9 seconds remaining. 59-58. The shot was missed, but it got missed again. Alabama has 12 seconds remaining. They're going up the court. Oh, you got to go in. This is the one time you don't need to take a 3. You don't have to take a 3. No. How is the logic so fucking backwards in this game? That was the one time. Every other time, it seems, when a game doesn't need a 2 and it desperately needs a 3, it shoves everyone inside to get a 2-point shot. And it doesn't make any sense. There was more than enough time for Alabama to get inside. Why is the game fucking broken? They had, 8 seconds left? Something, they were way more than that. It doesn't matter. They had enough time to get in there, and nobody made a move to get inside. Oh, that is heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. They fought back from 16 points down, 25-9, and they just couldn't get there. Damn it, Tennessee advances. That one boggles my mind. The number of times, like, you have to go for 3 now, and they cram it in for a 2 that's completely useless. And the one time the 2 would have been golden. Tennessee 59, Alabama 58. Submit the scores. Tennessee is in. They are our final participant in the Elite 8. After Tennessee's miracle win that shouldn't have really been a miracle win, but ended up kind of being a miracle win, they went all the way to the third place game where they eventually lost to LSU. Compared to their finals appearance in the previous March Mascot Madness tournament, a Sweet 16er exit for Alabama was actually pretty early, and they'll look to begin a deep run against Utah State on day 3, game number 5. As for Tennessee, they get an early start to hopefully finish better than 4th. They start against New Mexico State on day number 1 in the 6th game. So where do you think these teams will end up in this year's tournament? Head on over to Challonge, that's CHALLONGE.com/March Mascot Madness 2, and let me know what your picks are. Over there, you can fill out a whole bracket, and be sure to tune in to the tournament, which tips on March 1st, 4 p.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. We'll see you next week for another entry in September Mascot Madness's Best Games.